1,983,000 gallons produced by the wells during February. Works out to be 321,000 gallons per day produced by the wells. It's equivalent customer consumption over 513 connections of 626 gallons per day per connection. In reality, with hardly anybody here, it's a lot higher than that. But I think what we're looking at is the reason why we're having this project done, for one thing. And we have had some customer leaks too, but you can see year-to-year comparison, my goodness, we're under 7 million gallons last year at 6,883,000 gallons and 246,000 gallons per day. And then 2 years ago, 6,399,000 gallons a day, or 229,000 gallons. And then, these last 5 million gallons 3 years ago, and almost 6 million gallons 4 years ago. So we've got definitely got some unaccounted for water loss out there, and that's why we've got our project going. So, and we again mentioned we have some customer leaks. We have not had any on our side of the meters, but so far we've had a couple of customers that said, "Help, where's our meter?" Or because it's in their wall or something like that. Typically, somebody's gone, they don't winterize their place, and it goes undetected until somebody sees it coming out from under their garage door.
Is there anything of note between 4 years ago and 3 years ago? So we had a up year and 4 years ago when it went down.
And probably because that was the time we discovered that our main well, it has a prelude process. It takes roughly 15 minutes. It was 24/7. It had been disconnected before, so it was supposed to run a certain amount of time, but it was run constantly. So that, I think that was probably the difference right there. It's just going right down and it's going all the time. So we got that correct. Okay, in fact, I'll go ahead and pass this around while we are. Sean, discussing this. We did get our new locating equipment in, so that is ready to go to help us with some of the locates for the big projects coming up here. And so I'm passing around here. We do not have all the SCADA and radio proposals in yet. Unfortunately, this is the time of year when everybody's pretty busy. I expect to have 2 more, I would guess, probably within a week or so. This is the one that I from Prestige Worldwide, Northwood Hydrotech, and Marty Walker. And Paul was specifically asking for cellular based, which this one is. It needs to leave the radio. So we haven't got a proposal back from them yet. One thing that's interesting is that when they had all the flooding in New Orleans and whatnot, because it's cellular based, all the radios, they just plug this in. As long as they had power or generator, they could communicate with their equipment. That was pretty handy to do that. So we got that one there. I have another proposal. That's unique. On Monday, they're going to be going around. Takes us about 3 hours to go around every site and check things out and have them take pictures of everything to come up and getting ready for a quote. So we hope to have that shortly. Other than that, down to sewer system production. Of course, we got snow up there, so we haven't been up there yet. By next month, we should be able to get it up there, if nothing else. And anyway, the weather, so much snow there. We were able to get into the park video, so that was the first tracks in the park. The truck, the tower, which we were
It's solid enough. You don't worry about sinking.
No, it's not. It's actually 6 foot where the trees aren't still.
Oh, yeah.
So I was able to get through it. But where there's trees, then there's no snow under it. Anyway, I had something under septic tanks pumped. No septic tanks were pumped. We do have one up and coming, a repair job coming up here shortly. Nothing further on the treatment side. We're talking about the silvicultural plan and trimming. We got to get up there first to see what's going on. And same way with the repair of the control valves and the PLC. We just have to be able to get up there and all apart. So that's what I had. Unless you had anything else, Bob, you want
I'm just going to ask about the thinning, item 2 on the sewer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get somebody lined up to do that, or approval to do it?
I think we haven't got approval to do it. We got to get somebody up there first. So I've got a couple of them in mind that we can get up there and take a look at it. But we want to get up there. We're going to have to be in snowmobiles at this point and then figure out how to get them.
When you're mentioning we, your we is referring to you and trying to get some different fit.
Yes, exactly. So that's what I have there. Other than, of course, I put reports would be longer if it wasn't for the fact we have the big projects on the main agenda, which we'll be talking. So let's leave that for the main agenda at this point. let's see if there's anything else that's come up since we're not on the report. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it.
All right.